Boom, boom, boom. A fist pounded on the door. Kelly sat up in bed. "What's that?" "I got it." She held the sheets up to her chin. I pulled my shorts and sweatshirt on and checked the peephole. It was a man in his 40s with deep-set eyes. His lower lip was tucked behind his front teeth, making him look anxious and angry. Short-sleeved black uniform, SDPD badge. A local cop. "Who is it?" "Police." "About a case?" Kelly asked as she stepped out of bed and pulled the hotel robe on. "I'm a doctor, and I sometimes talk to cops around the emergency department." "I don't know," I said, and I opened the door. Beside the local police officer, there was a man in a dark blue suit. "Are you Thomas Byrne?" he asked. "Yes." "I'm Special Agent Cruz with the Federal Bureau of Investigation. You'll have to come with us." He lifted a warrant. "You are commanded to arrest and bring before this court Thomas Byrne." It was a material witness charge. "Let's go." "Is this about a patient?" I asked, and I started thinking back over the recent victims of violent crime who had been on my operating table. "I'm on vacation. Can we do it some other time?" "Don't make this any harder than it needs to be." Kelly stepped beside me. "Is everything okay?" "Yeah," I said. As I reached down, the agent and the local cop pulled their guns. "Stop right there!" I lifted my hands. "My wallet." Cruz turned, saw it, picked it up, and handed it to me. "Where are you taking him?" Kelly asked. "Local precinct." "I'm coming with you." "That's not possible." "Stay here," I told her, picking up my cell phone and keeping my voice calm and even. "I'll get this sorted out." I kissed her, then stepped outside onto the terraced walkway that ran around the exterior of the hotel. The agent cuffed my hands behind my back as Kelly stood in the door, a shocked look on her face. "You're done," Cruz whispered in my ear as he jacked my arm up. I crossed toward the stairwell and could only imagine what Kelly was thinking. They had come with the tactical teams. 4 vans, a loose perimeter with security at every exit, and deputies carrying rifles. After all those years of guilt, I had expected some reckoning, pictured 1,000 variations, but this didn't make any sense. They marched me downstairs to the parking lot and stuffed me into the back of a Chevy Tahoe. 2 officers stood in front of Kelly. They had stopped her on the walkway near the top of the stairs. There was fear and confusion in her face, and a question. "What did you do?" She had been too smart to ask it. I watched her through the window as the Tahoe pulled away. A material witness charge, feds, and long guns. They had come for me with everything they had. Chapter 8. Boston, Seattle, Homer, Flagstaff, Silver Spring. Cruz shut the file. "You've lived in 5 cities in the last year." "That's right." I rested my elbows on the metal table. We were at the police station, in an interview room with cinder block walls painted white. A mirror, which I assumed was one-way glass for observation, was set into the blocks over Cruz's head. "What are you running from?" I shook my head. "Nothing. I move around for my job." "You're a doctor. Emergency medicine, right?" "A trauma surgeon. I work in emergency departments or trauma units. Locum tenens." "What does that mean?" "Placeholder. It's a doctor who goes where he's needed." "And you chose to be this kind of doctor?" "For now. It's good money, a chance to travel." "Like I said, what are you running from?" It was a good question, and I took my time answering it. I'm wary of people who are smarter than they look. They're the dangerous ones. I thought back to my last hospital, to the chief of the department's office. I'd just finished cleaning myself up after a surgery. The medical center was in Prince George's County, outside D.C. We had a lot of gunshot wounds, a lot of PCP and bath salt cases. The place was a knife and gun club, which kept me busy, which I liked. The chief offered me a permanent position, which was a great compliment, but I had to pass. I couldn't stay. "How many died?" I'd asked him. I had to know. "Sorry?" "From my table. How many died post-op?" "2," he said. I looked down, took a long breath in.